and welcome back, YouTube, to the Cutlass Board Games channel. We are playing Cutlass, the board game. And Kim just kicked my ass playing Aggro Pirates. I'm trying to play a self-banish infinite turns combo deck. And I was one card short.
You were so close.
I was so close. I thought I did all the maths and stuff good, and it didn't work for me.
I was nervous. I was sweating a little bit.
So we're going to run it back. I get to go second, which is going to be much better for me. I get to see how it goes.
Not good for me, though, which is... Well, we'll see.
I think in most aggro decks, going second is just like way better for you, which is really funny because games like Magic the Gathering is the opposite. The aggro deck is like, I must be like land dude.
Yeah.
Which is really funny. This is pretty good. I'll just keep. I'm feeling confident, I suppose.
I am going to... -5.
Oh my god. Bro's on the opposite end of good hand from me.
So, I think this is the thing I really kind of sort of worked out was like, alright, cool. What do I need to hit in the first two hands and how do I get there quicker? Because obviously I'm trying to do two things at the same time. I'm trying to fill my discard to get a 10 breed online and get cards back as quickly as possible, or the right cards into my hand. That is unfortunate, but that's where we're up to. Alright, so I'm going first. We are going to, because this is my main phase, I'm going to be playing the Raider.
Okay.
And right off the rip, we are going to discard these two to draw 1, 2, 3. All yours, sir.
Okay. Construction step. I'm going to use my 1 for free to play Skeletal Salvage. We're going to put 2 TBs in the bin. And that's it. But that's fine. That's fine. It's fine. Not in a hurry. Not in a hurry. This gets banished. We have 1 card in the banish pile. I need to get to 20.
Okay.
A little. Once again, like way too far into the camera angle. Then I'm gonna play this card face down. And it's your turn.
Alright. We are going to... I've got my 1 construction point. We are going to spend it to bring Scarshank back. We are then going to... So I've only got now 1 in the discard. We're going to go to the draw phase. We're going to draw 1. We are going to play Ambitious Deckhand.
Huge.
And we are going to spend these 3.
Yeah.
Because I've activated, I will then banish these 2 cards.
Yeah.
Claim a prize. And they're going to send this to draw another card.
And discard 2 to draw 3.
And then discard to draw 3. And we're going to discard those 2. 1, 2, 3. All yours.
Back to me. Alright, I get 1 free construction point. I'm going to use it to play King's Edict, which is going to banish the 2 TBs and banish itself. I'm then going to make an extra construction point by discarding a 3rd TB. I'm just going to put this down to 2. We go to my draw step. I have to draw 2 cards because you have a treasure already. Pretty good. I'm then going to play Rift Sealers. It's really unfortunate how this works, but that's okay. I'm discard these 2. Rift Sealers is going to play Skeletal Salvage, which is going to get 1 TB, my 1 remaining TB. And it's going to get a Galleon Raider. And it's your turn.
Okay. this is where I'm gonna have to do too much maths
Yeah.
for my brain.
Okay.
I'm gonna take my free construction point. I'm gonna do a score of salvage.
Broken counter 1. We're on a good start.
Yeah. And it's gonna be 1 Scarshank and 1 Slacker. That's my 1. But then that puts me at 7 now, which is 1 away. It's not ideal.
Not too bad. It's kind of close.
Yeah, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. But I'm then going to discard 3. Can I discard 3? I think it's just going to be the 2 actually.
Okay.
I'll keep that in hand. So I'll just discard the 2, bring back the 2. I will then 7. Let's do on 7. I'm then going to move to my draw phase. Draw 1. Actually, that worked out really well. So we're then going to discard these 2.
Yeah.
Or not discard, but pay the cost
Scarshank.
to get Scarshank out. Those 2 at least tip me over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah.
So I'm now at that beautiful eternal greed, which means
So now I'm going to go back to 7 immediately.
going to head back to 7 because I'll be playing Tyler.
With 2.
Tyler with 2.
Okay.
Well then, discard these 2. That will pop me back up to 9. I do have 3. I just need to banish 2. That puts me back down to 7. Whoops.
There's
Throwing
lots
cards
of
around.
ones.
Moving those out, and I will take
Let's write it on.
the treasure, and then we're going to discard 2. That's going to pop me back up and draw 3. Yours.
Most excellent. Alright, it is my construction step. I have 1 point for free. I am going to... I think that's fine. I'm going to spend the 1 for free to play King's Edict, which will banish the last Tibultimus of my set.
Nice, nice.
I'm then going to discard my last card to put this to 1. I then get to draw 4, so I have no cards in hand, and I have a draw step. I don't normally, but I have a draw step. I think this is fine. I'm going to play Rift Sealers. Yeah, discarding 2. Cool. Rift Sealers is going to play Merchant Markets, where I search for a Void faction card, put it in my hand. That's my sea monster, sir. And then I'm going to get to play another King's Edict. So I have to try and get to 20 as fast as I can. I'm at 9. So I think King's Edict is maybe right, or I play Merchant's Markets to simply put a card in my hand, which seems kind of wrong. Yeah, it seems kind of wrong. What? There's stuff happening. There's just so many, shitty options. You've taken 2 treasures, which means they emerge activates.
Hey.
So 2 more treasures have been claimed this game. Add a card to your table face down from your discard pile with development time equals to its discard cost +2. Here is a Galleon Raider.
Nice.
Face down with 2. And then Maelstrom is banished. And then it's your turn.
Just letting you know, shot to turn the panel.
Because I'm slinging some hot shit over
Yeah, that is
go,
that
take your
sort of
damn turn.
physical heat that I'm feeling. Alright, so I've got one construction for brew. We're going to discard another one to turn that into 2.
Okay.
I think you know what's going to happen next.
Yeah. Plays that Taylor.
No target, or I'm not going to activate, so we're going to skip. That's going to stay. I'm going to send down. So we're going to draw. Sorry, I keep forgetting.
Yeah.
Sorry.
With a 1.
With a 1. Then we're going to banish, and we're going to banish. We're going to banish those 2. Thank you, sir. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're at 7 now. I will be discarding 2 cards. This will then pop me back up, draw 3. I will then be, actually this is going to work out quite well actually. I'm going to discard 1 more to bring back the other one, so my total will remain at 8, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Sorry everyone, I'm getting very paranoid about my eternal greed. That's brought up. And then what we're going to do is this will not reset, this will, because I'll be moving to draw.
Yep.
Draw. I'll then be playing
Slacker!
Slacker from the banished pile.
We love slackers.
By discarding these 3, which puts me very much beyond, which is nice. Because I've got that, I'll be drawing another prize. I'm now up to 4. That then also activates. So I draw. I'll still be skipping.
Yeah, because you want that to reset your
total. Yeah.
I think you just win next time.
Yeah,
on
I think
board.
So that, and then that.
Rose now on 5 treasures.
And I will discard 2 to draw 3.
I think I'm just a turn behind because I can't activate Tyler. Like I can't turn her face up in time. I need to get her down earlier, I think. So it's my construction step. I draw until I have 4 cards in hand.
This might be a terrible matchup because you are trying to get to 20.
Yeah, it's possible.
And if I'm putting the pressure on you, in terms of efficiently banishing, even in a self-banished deck, you want to be playing very kind of sequenced cards, which you don't have time to do.
Not really. I do believe in the deck. I think maybe I need to be using a Tyler combo or something to make.
Do you play 3?
Faster. I play 0.
Oh, you're playing 0?
Yeah. So turning her face up is actually kind of hard because I can't get to 5 cards in hand very easily.
Yeah.
But I literally just need to draw 1 card and maybe we can get there. Doesn't quite work the way I want, I don't think. But we'll see. I have 1 for free. I discard a card to make a second one. And then Galleon Raven activates. And I discard 2 cards to draw 3 cards.
Getting close. close to that.
I'm being a bit closer.
Yeah.
Now Rift Sealers activates. It doesn't quite work for me either. There's like a line where I can use merchant markets off the Rift Sealers to put one card in my hand.
Yeah.
But I need to have a black card in my deck to search for. So what I try to do before it doesn't work.
Because it's a void. Unless you've got a sea creature, which then turns into
Yeah, it could be anything. Which doesn't quite work, unfortunately.
How many black cards do you play?
4.
So just the Maelstrom.
The goal is to get Tyler into my hand to mess it up. Because if you claim it as a treasure, I'm just dead on the spot. It's in my hand. I don't
It is in your hand.
claim it as a treasure. And this is Ambitious Deckhand. So if I have a line where I can put cards in my hand and play the Tyler, I think I win, but I can't.
So tell me the lore about, because we got Tyler the Seeker.
Yeah.
Same Tyler.
Same Tyler.
So she's seeking, and then
Yeah.
because we know her mother is the goddess.
Herizaya.
Yeah.
The goddess of the
So
Tigers.
she looking, and this is pre
So,
deity.
the Leviathan is the vessel of godhood.
Okay.
Basically, the old goddess of the tides retires,
Okay.
and
Didn't know you could do that.
yeah, she's like,
In
I'm,
this
I'm done.
economy?
Yeah, I know. And so she creates the Leviathan to protect the essence of the godhood.
Yeah.
And then the Leviathan shows up and kills Herizaya. And in doing so, she receives the godhood, basically. She becomes the goddess of the
right.
tides.
Okay.
I
thought
and
it was
it's,
gonna
it's
end
kind
up
of
badly.
being a god is kind of shit, actually.
Oh,
It's
okay.
just like a humongous burden.
Yeah. Okay.
And so now, and the role of the god is to protect the realm from the real sea monsters like Arvish and stuff like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
And so she's busy doing that, and Tyler doesn't know that she's not dead. And Tyler goes on a quest to seek revenge, killing the Leviathan. And the art on my shirt is actually
It's
Tyler
Tyler.
killing the Leviathan. And when she does that, she becomes Tyler Ascendant Goddess, replacing her mother as the Goddess of the Tides. That's kind of
Actually,
the
that is
art.
very pirates, like especially that kind
Yeah.
of 60s kind
Sword
of
and
hair.
sorcery. kind of
Yeah,
thing.
yeah. It's like you know, and like we're all being punished just in different ways.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
So I have a second different deck, which might fare a bit better against what you're doing.
What would you
That I
like?
have
Would
prepared
you
for
like
you.
me to stick with
We
this?
can run it back.
We can run it back with
This
this.
would be a slightly better matchup.
Okay. Let's play the matchup because I'll tell you right now, this other deck, I have prepared another deck.
Yeah.
It's rough. It is rough. I was testing it, like I was running it just myself. I was confusing myself. Okay, that's what I was doing.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's not good.
Well, it's not hard to do that
Yeah.
to start with,
With
but
some of the decks, as you can see, what I was just playing is a bit of a pile. I
yeah.
think there's some stuff I can do to make it better, but
I think that the fact that you're like, all right, cool. I need how many times in this game and even in the previous video, right? That you're going, I need this one card.
yeah.
And if I can get this one card, those decks are super powerful, but
Yeah.
you're hitting it 40% of the time,
Yeah.
every time.
And, well, that concludes this video.
Mm.
And if you stick around for the next one, you get to see what thing I am playing that I think has a better matchup in Aggro Pirates,
Okay.
which might be a little bit more exciting. And maybe I'll fare a little bit better this time. So we'll see. Stick around. We'll see how we go.